Hi everyone. So this is my last day or two at my apartment. So sitting here for the last time is making me pretty sad, but I'm moving into a house with the love of my life, so good things are coming. But we had definitely had to film a last day at my apartment live tarot reading session. And coincidentally, it is also the 1 hour flash tarot sale. So every paid reading is $5 right now for the next hour. And after that, it will resume back to the regular prices, which I will list for you guys in the description in the next live stream. But for now, if you're interested, let me know in the chat. And I still will throw in some free readings here and there. The free readings will not be for any specific question, but simply will be for a 1-card pull and a channeled message from Spirit. Remember to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share the video, comment. If you want to leave a donation, you like the energy, or you liked your reading, you're more than welcome to on my Cash App, $UCHALEO. So there has been an issue with certain personal readings not posting, and I've just recently been made aware of this. And if you are one of those people that have had a problem with receiving a reading, I believe there's only 2 or maybe 3 people that that happened to, or not even 3, maybe just 2. I believe one of them is Erica Vals, the other one is Divine Timing. So if you guys happen to catch me on this live, just know we will work out, something that will make you guys content with the outcome, because there are several options that we can go by, and I will like on a case-by-case basis, I'll let you guys know what the best options would be for the 2 of you, if you happen to jump on this live stream. And a courtesy for a free reading, of course, because I have to thank you guys again for being patient with me. It's been such a stressful time. I'm not even done packing, not done moving. As you can see, I still have these things in the wall that I have to bring down and make sure that everything is nice and clean so I can get my deposit back. So it has been stressful. So thank you for being patient. Hey Anita, how are you, love? So did you need a 1-card pull? Let's see what the message is for Anita. Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guide. Spirit guides with God's permission, please show me what I seek to know. Lord, in the cards you throw, give me the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. We ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do a channel message for Anita. Estefania, hey. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, love. Thank you. So let's see, Anita. 10 of Swords. Okay, let's see. How can I put this? 10 of Swords. Can you guys see this? And it's in the reverse. So there is. Let me pull a clarifying card too. Clarified by the Lover's reverse. Okay, so there's a situation between you and another person that was that my doorbell? Okay, no, I think that was not my doorbell. Ten of Swords reversed, the Lovers reversed. So there's a situation here that you are in with somebody that you were once close to, that you might not be over something that happened here. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it can be. But there's a question in your mind in regards to this connection. Spirit wants you to know to not overthink things. If this has already happened, there is no use in overthinking what has already happened. And if it still hasn't happened, then Spirit is giving you a warning to not let yourself get stuck on this situation. To kind of notice it before it starts to happen, because you can fall into a rut or even a depression, and this does not seem like an easy hole to dig yourself out of. So if you can take preventative measures, if it hasn't happened yet, then this is a sign for you to kind of go easy on yourself when this takes place, and try not to think about it too much and let it just play out. Trust that Spirit is making everything play out the way that it has to, for your best, for your highest good. So that's what I got for Anita. Stefania, did you want a one-card pull, love, or possibly a paid reading? You guys, everything is $5. The paid readings are $5 right now for the next hour only. I'll be doing these flash 1 hour sales randomly. It's pretty much, you have to be subscribed to the notification bell in order to be alerted when these random flash sales are. And every time it'll be a different deal, but it'll be a really good deal. And it's just gonna last for an hour. Probably do it like maybe once a week or once every other week. Stefania, what is the channeled message for you here? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What is the channeled message here for Stefania, please? Three of Wands, clarified by Seven of Wands reversed. A lot of fire energy going on with you right now. Something that has to do with your passions or things that you spend a lot of time in your life reflecting on, or has a big impact on you. Let's see. You're definitely on to greater things. Leaving something in the past is what's going to be required of you. But there are a lot of people that don't want to see you go into this next phase of doing really well and basically having a huge glow up. Don't mind them. If anything, I keep hearing any publicity is good publicity. Like, the haters are not going to faze you, as cliche as that sounds, but there are certain people that might not agree with your lifestyle, or might not agree with your choices, or might not agree with just, you in general. But there are, there's more than one, there's several energies here that don't care too much to see you be in a better place, but you are going to nonetheless. There's this feeling of you leaving something behind and moving on to better things, for sure. Also being more decisive, and I keep hearing from Spirit to put your foot down about something, to not settle in regards to something that you know you deserve. Also, if there's something that you're carrying right now, like a weight or something that's bothering you or something that's weighing you down right now, or maybe something that's just like stays on your mind or on the back of your mind like throughout the day, Spirit is saying, this is interesting, learn to see that in a different perspective so that you can take that feeling and instead use it to your advantage. Like, use it to power you, to encourage you, to push you, to drive you, rather than letting it weigh you down. Use it as a driving force, whatever this thing is that stays on your mind. And how can you do that? Well, definitely you're going to need a change of perspective. A lot of hangman energy here. But after some reflection and after some time thinking about this certain thing, there are two things that could happen. Either you'll just get so tired of it that you'll be like, fuck it. If anything, like, I'm so tired of thinking about this thing that, you know, you're just over it. Or you learn to see this negative thing as something positive, even though it's meant to hurt you or meant to keep you down. But I'm seeing like you're kind of showing people like, no, this thing that you meant to keep me down or to hurt me, it doesn't faze me. And this rebuilds you in a way and makes you much stronger for your glow up that's coming up. Like, makes you look much more powerful. Definitely do some journaling and try to communicate with your higher self is what I'm hearing. And no dream is too big. No adventure is too wild. Like, try to do something outside of your comfort zone is what I'm hearing for you. You're welcome, Anita. Thank you. Yeah, fire. That's right. I'm an Aries cusp and it's Aries season. I made some choices, 2 of Wands. And now I'm 3 of Wands. I'm following any passions and now taking steps to do so. Beautiful. I'm glad you resonated. That's definitely the summary of your entire reading. Like, growth, transformation, and higher self. You said, thank you, different perspective is always good, and indeed I am either going to be done with something or I'm going to use it to strengthen myself. Absolutely, you took the words right out of my mouth. I couldn't have said it better. I'm glad that you were able to understand how I was putting it. Like, you guys, when I receive messages, I'm not the best at articulating it from hearing it or feeling it or seeing it and then translating it into words, but I do my best. So whenever people really get the message, like, for me, it's a sign that Spirit is helping us to connect so that the message is as accurate as it can be. And so I'm glad when you guys are able to receive it and I get that confirmation that it's the right message. Oh, thank you. I try. Okay, so until somebody else comes on, I'm going to take a quick little hit. I'm going to take a hit or two. And I'm going to like censor this part out because I don't want this video to get deleted, but I have my bong over here to my right, so I'm going to take a couple hits. I'll be back when somebody comes back on here, or just like to do a collective reading if anything. Okay. I can leave the audio on though. Yes, girl, take a hit. Now, where did you say you're from again? Have you told me this before? Oh, Amsterdam. Is that in, this might sound like a stupid question. Is that in Canada? um, Actually, I will be still in LA County, pretty much. The city is in Sunland. Sunland is the name of the city. And I'm moving into a house now. Still, like not the biggest house, you know, but it's a good start. A good place where I can see myself having another kid, which is in the plans for me, I hope. Or just like taking my at-home business to the next level, or maybe even homeschooling my kid. I don't know. I just see a more wholesome view of myself and the plans I have being achieved in this new place, in this next part of my journey, compared to where I am now, which is more of like a, if anything, I love this place to death, but it was definitely more of a distraction than it was anything else, because it would enable me to stay distracted a lot, but it was always there for me and my partner, and too many good memories here. But it's time to make new ones for the family. Yes, I'm pretty happy about the size, even though it's not that big, because now I can learn to just keep intentional furniture and intentional items and only things that matter to me and bring joy to me, rather than having random things or a lot of miscellaneous things, or like always having a junk drawer, or like, you know, like I would love to be in a place where everything has a home, everything's in its place or has a place where it can go, and not just be scattered, and you know, like a designated spot for everything. And my home, if it's organized, then my life is organized. It feels organized. And to me, the meaning of success is organization and comfort. So this is what I'm striving for in the new place. Also, being able to compromise on the interior design with my partner, because yeah, a lot of things that we're not seeing eye to eye on right now for the new place, but in the end, who am I kidding? The girl always wins. We're the head of the household. We spend the money, you make the money, right? Who am I kidding? I love to hustle too, so either way, if I'm bringing in money or if I'm spending your money, all I know is I'm making the design choices. I don't know how I'm gonna break it to him, but it's okay. He'll learn to accept it. So you're Colombian. Oh, that's awesome. Can you dance? I'm thinking Shakira. She's Colombian, right? Like, ever since Shakira, like, I swear, anytime somebody tells me they're Colombian, automatically, like, I just assume that their hips don't lie and they can dance. Love it. So, what would you suggest to somebody that is new to dance or wants to learn to dance? Like, or wants the confidence to start dancing like in public? Like, do you have any advice coming from somebody who's like, who has it in their blood to be like a good dancer? Not think. Girl, I just see a meme happening. Like, over here you're saying to not think, and then over here on the other side is like somebody not thinking and they look like a fucking fool, like with the most retarded dance moves. Like like on one side you're not thinking and like you look good doing it, and then on the other side like some poor girl looks like a complete mess. Like everyone's staring at her like, what the hell is she doing? What kind of dance do you get into? Like, what's your favorite type of dance? Oh my gosh, so I went to an Armenian wedding with my boyfriend, and in Armenian weddings they have a certain way of dancing. And it's actually, it's awesome, it's beautiful, and it's pretty easy too. It's pretty laid back, but also like it's fun, and like they have a specific way, like they move their arms and their hands in a certain way. I, for the life of me, could not like get myself to participate in that in this wedding we went to, because his family was there, and by family I mean like relatives that I've never even met of his before. Like I'm close to his immediate family, but like out of town relatives, like out of the state relatives, like just people who have like always heard about me or seen pictures but never have met me. And I got so nervous. Like I wish at that moment like I had your advice in my head, like so I could actually just let go and let loose and dance. They would have probably thought it was way more fun if I was able to do that, but nope. That was a bad luck. Do you mostly dance to like what's a good song to like let yourself learn how to dance to? The best song is different for everyone. It's the music that calls and makes your body move before you can even think about moving. Start dancing in your living room. Oh, good advice. Start dancing in my living room. You guys, so I was told to ask your friends why they are friends with you. And first, like this just came to mind. I think I'm starting to get collective messages. So I'll put the screen back on in a second. After I take, well, not sit, but as I was saying, ask your friends why they are your friends. First, they will start to list things about you that you already know, or that they think about you, like because you're funny, because you're there for me, because you're caring. Okay, they'll list things about you. Then they will list ways that they benefit from having you in their life. Like, I can always count on you. Like, you always pick me up when I'm down. Like, you help me, you boost my confidence when I'm feeling insecure. Like, stuff like that. And then they'll start to get a little bit mad because you'll keep asking, like, no, give me a more genuine answer. And once you start feeling like that, the goosebumps of like they can't seem to answer the question, or the goosebumps from wow, that answer was so genuine, then you'll know like who your real friends really are. And this is a very spiritual and emotional way of confronting things, but I think everyone should try this exercise with a certain number of people in their lives who they feel doubtful of whether or not they have a relationship that they should continue to have, or if they have doubts about whether this person in their life is there for the right reasons. Like this year, I made a promise to myself that I would only have people in my life that I considered like people that brought me actual joy, and the people that bring me less than joy, I would take a break from and see like how like where I end up, where I get in life by only associating with the people that bring positivity around me. Like, you know what? There are so many topics lately that I've been looking into a lot on YouTube, like Freemasonry. I don't know if you guys are, any of you are interested in that. Also, I've been looking into the human design and the human gates. That's something cool to look into. Like, what are some topics that you guys like search on YouTube or like to learn about, or if you had to get a book on any topic, like what would it be? Oh, you're into human design too? I'm not too deep into it, but I would like to get to know about it more. I'm sure that there's like levels to it that, you know, the deeper you get, the more you know about yourself and the more you know about others. But I'm really interested in knowing how my traits affect the people close to me, especially when it comes to parenting situations, whether it be me and the relationship with my daughter, or me and the relationship with my mom, where I'm the child. I've also been looking into childhood trauma a lot as well, but for the more positive things, I would like to learn about something more like less sad, because like you want to sometimes take a break from the whole childhood trauma topic when it gets too deep, you know what I mean? Hey Yasa. So let me see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What is the channeled message here for Yasa, please? Stefania said, well, that's interesting. Well, what's interesting about human design? It's something they say in psychology too, and that's about your senses. So it turns out from our senses, we all have one that is the strongest, like smell or vision. And if you know which one it is, it will affect your physical life, but also spiritual. Interesting. Is that what the purpose of human design is? Like, to understand your strongest trait and what it does for you or for others? Like, is human design more, would you say it's more about learning about yourself or learning about everyone in general, like everyone's human design? Is it a thing that you would do to try to grow as an individual, or is it something you would look into to try to understand others? I think that's a very subjective question about that topic, but I'm interested and I'm curious on what you guys think. You know, I've never noticed whether or not I smell things when I meditate. That's something I should definitely look into and try to notice next time I meditate. It never occurred to me that I could be smelling something and thinking about it, because I always try to like quiet down my mind and quiet down all my senses. But that's interesting to see how the two would work together. Vision, I see. You're a vision, your friend is smell. What are the other factors that it could be other than vision or smell? I wonder what I am. Did you take a quiz to find out? Did you read a book? Or like, what is it exactly, so that I can do the same and find out like what I'm mostly, which trait I mostly have. For Yasa, you have the King of Swords, clarified by Ace of Wands. Being driven by something that excites you, that makes you feel sensual, makes you feel wanted. I'm seeing you actually learning to put aside your emotions when making decisions, and focusing on how to make decisions with your mind and not with your emotions. I'm seeing you being able to practice a lot of self-control in the next following days. Oh wow, how interesting. I don't have my glasses on, but I just realized, no wonder, this Ace of Wands is actually a Four of Wands. Wow, I thought a 4 was a 1. Now that changes the message a little. This is about you having to make a decision regarding stability. This can be about your home life, it can be about your finances, it can be about your mental stability, like, but there's a choice you have to make here, a decision, something that needs to, a change that needs to take place in order for you to find the stability that you are in need of. And I don't know yet if you've been noticing that you're in need of more stability, but if you haven't, this is your sign that you need stability in one particular area of your life. So that message was for Yasa. Hey Aniket, I'm good, how are you? Oh, I'm definitely gonna do the human design test again. I have to. I love reading about myself. I know that's so like self-centered, but I love like reading about my birthday, about my numerology, about my human design, like as self-centered and as conceited as that sounds. I love reading about myself. I mean, who doesn't, I think? Or am I the only one that's like that, really? I find myself fascinating. Sure, Aniket. Let me see what comes out for you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What is the channel's message here for Aniket, please? You guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, click the notification bell so you can know when I have flash sales, when I come on live, or just to keep up with the updates that I'll be posting this coming month, because there are going to be a lot of changes this month as I move into my new place. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share, comment. However you choose to show your support, whether you want to donate or whether you want to just hit the like button. Either way, it all matters. It's all appreciated. Ooh, good food. I'm definitely a foodie too, girl. Are you like my long lost soulmate? Like, you know how there's people that you can have a conversation with and it just flows smoothly because you guys have things in common or you're interested in what they have to say, and then there are other people that are strangers and they try to have a conversation with you and it's like you can't wait for it to be over. Like, it's crazy how like different people affect you. Okay, you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, etiquette, and that is clarified by Page of Swords in the reverse. So, I see that you're taking your time approaching something. There's a side of you that you're not too familiar with, that you're going to like learn about. You're going to like open up and get to know better. And remember to show yourself a lot of love and kindness when you try to explore this part of yourself. This can be you trying to learn a new thing, you testing your boundaries, your comfort levels, you getting out of your comfort zone, you seeing yourself from a different perspective even. But it's a situation, it's an experience that might make you feel uncomfortable. So the message here is to take your time doing it. Take your time exploring this part of you. Don't be too hard on yourself, and definitely be open. Don't shut yourself down at the first sign of discomfort, because this is a time for you where you're going to be getting to know yourself a little bit better. And this is good. The more you know yourself, the more life will become clear as to what your purpose is, why you're here, what you should be doing. So try to connect with your higher self and be kind to the parts of you that you don't like so much, or that you are just now meeting for the first time and that you're not used to yet. You might find that you actually like yourself a whole lot more. And if there are parts of yourself that you don't like, you are always able to reinvent those parts of you, is a message here from Spirit. Don't let discomfort get in the way of your personal growth. That's the message for you. Okay, so back to the food topic. My favorite food as of right now is... I've been making a lot of homemade pot stickers. I've also been making this like meatball soup that my mother-in-law makes, and it's so good. Like, I've never eaten that before, but the second she taught me how to make it, like, it's all I ever want to make these days. I've also been making a lot of stir fry, but since I'm trying to eat healthier, I'm going to cut back on that. Hey, yes, you can send a Cash App. My Cash App is in the description. And then once you do that, just let me know and put your question up on the chat. You're welcome, Annika, anytime. What are some things that you guys like to cook or eat? You guys, I'm thinking of starting either a new channel, which will focus more on parenting and maybe taking a break from tarot, or I'm finding myself interested lately in branching out to other topics, even though tarot is still my life, because my life revolves around self-improvement and clarity and, you know, like mastering the art of knowing yourself, you know. So this will always be, tarot will always be there for me, but I have been lately seeing a side of me that I want to explore that's different from tarot. I wonder if anybody would follow me on it though. Like, I am a first-time mom to a toddler who is almost 4, so I don't know exactly what type of audience I would attract, or if anyone would even want to hear what I have to say. But what do you guys think? I'm considering. I might have like 3 little followers. Before, when I started tarot, I had up to 11,000 subscribers, and my someone I was in a past relationship with deleted my account. Now I'm down to like under, I don't know, maybe 1,000. I haven't really been like advertising this channel a lot, and I never put up content. I only go on live, so I can understand why this is a small following. But I was thinking to start like a bigger channel based on parenting. I don't know how many of you guys have kids or want to have kids. And the reason why I'm interested in this is because I am hoping and planning to have more kids in the very, very near soon future of mine. Me and my partner want to try for a boy, but if I get a girl, I'll still be happy. And my life, as I see it, is going to be really revolving around being a mom, and at the same time balancing that with a business, my own business from home. So I don't know, I might be saying goodbye to the tarot channel for a little bit. Okay, so let me see, Alan. Give me 1 second and we'll get started on yours, okay? So I did get it. Thank you so much for that. And your question, what did it say? It said, how does Faith feel about me? Is she over me? Okay, let's clear the energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. We ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What do I need to know about Faith here? Show me Faith's energy, please. And then show me how that connects with Alan. Knight of Swords at the back of the deck. So for Faith's energy, we have Knight of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. We also have Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Well, let's just say her emotions about you are very, they're not very grounded or balanced or set in stone. They are very much like up and down like a roller coaster. Confusing even for her. See your energy. You have Justice in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. Wow. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Okay, so a lot of thinking about this connection can be inadvertently making you shut down and making it seem to her like you have some secrets going on. You may be feeling misjudged or misunderstood, and that there's something not being seen clearly by Faith in regards to you or your connection. And Faith may be acting out a little bit and not telling you about it or not wanting you to know, but in her own ways, she is calling out for help to the people around her and feeling like something in her life is no longer stable or no longer there for her, as it felt like it was before. Also, her mind goes very crazy when she thinks about one thing and it leads to another thought, to another thought, to another thought. Rather than just communicating with you and asking you, she lets her thoughts take the wheel, and this is destruction for her, which in turn doesn't solve anything. She feels pretty broken right now, but what she will admit to showing you is that she is able to take care of herself and be on her own. I am not saying that they're not showing you that they're hurt, or maybe they are showing you that they are hurt, but they won't let you get to Like, they won't let you get too big-headed about how much you've affected them, actually. There's a part of you that they feel very strongly for. Whether this is they feel attached to you in a good way or a bad way, but there's a part of them that is codependent. I don't know if this is a love relationship or if this is a crush or if this is a long time or a long distance relationship. I don't know what the context of your connection is, but I know that this person is not able to be 100% vulnerable with you. Is she over you? Is faith over you? Let's get some clarity. So I got the Sun card, which is a good sign, but depending on how you look at it. But let me, oh wow, thank you, Spirit. That was a quick clarifier. Sun card clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So you still spark joy in this person's life when they think about you. When faith thinks about you, they still remember good happy memories, some of the happiest memories they've ever had. But they are very cautious with moving forward with you, or in general very cautious about how they approach you, because you have such a strong hold on them. They know that you could just as easily affect them in a negative way if they let you in, because you so easily have made them happy. They think that you can easily take all that happiness away. So they're very cautious when they make any moves towards you or around you. Spirit, what does Alan need to know in regards to this connection? What does Alan need to know in regards to this connection with faith, please? We have Two of Wands reversed and the Moon reversed. So what you need to know about this connection is that you both think about each other. You both wonder if the other is thinking about you. You guys are pretty much like a reflection of each other. You mirror each other, actually. And there's a great deal of, what is the word I'm looking for, Spirit? There's a lot of pain and heartache and confusion right now on both sides. They're not over you, but they feel like when they allow themselves to be vulnerable and to care for you and to love you, that they don't feel in control, and they don't like to feel like they're not in control. So what they're battling with right now is learning how to, they think that the solution will be to not have feelings for you. But what Spirit wants for them is to learn how to have those feelings for you and not let it completely take over them, so that it doesn't make or break their entire life. Like, their faith's happiness needs to be spread apart in different areas of her life and not just fully on what happens between the two of you. So that's what I'm seeing here. Do you need me to clarify on anything else? North Hollywood, holla. I was just there the other day. Oh no, that wasn't North Hollywood. Me and my boyfriend went to, what was that city? Why did I think it was North Hollywood? What was it? Oh, I keep forgetting. Do you guys know where Sunland is? That's where I'm moving to. I'm moving to Sunland. Alan, is there anything you would like me to clarify? You said, yeah, she mentioned that everything feels forced and that she hates that. But I don't understand that. Okay, let me take a second and channel for this question. Thank you, much love. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell, you guys. Donate, don't donate, either way. Love you guys. Okay, so you know how I said that Faith is battling with learning how to cope with her feelings for you? Um, when she says that, what she means is that things that, like, she wants you to do things that she doesn't have to coach you on. Like, if you just on your own did something for her that validated your feelings for her, she would feel more secure, but she doesn't know how to put that into words. And so the reason why things feel forced is because she doesn't know how to word the fact that she needs more out of you, more from you genuinely, and not because she tells you it. More vulnerability from you and more honesty. When she tells you to give her some time, she really means I need time to myself, but I still want you to check up on me. I'm also seeing, you know what, this is crazy. There's something in your hallway or of your home, or like, I don't know what this is, like you pass by something every day. I don't know if this is a picture frame that's hung up, or if it's a coin, or like something of value here, like, or meaning, something that means something or has value, whether this is emotional or like tangible, real money. There's something you pass by in your home every single day, and you're not realizing how much energy that takes out of you, and it affects your relationship. There's something in your home you need to put down or take, or like, I don't know if this is like a vanity or a desk or even a wall. Like, there's something in your home that is placed somewhere where you need to take it down. You need to remove it from that spot. It's something you pass every day, and it has a meaning to you, or I'm sorry, not meaning to you, but it has value as an item, like either sentimental value or actual value. It's a meaningful object in some way, but it takes a lot of energy out of you, and this drains you from being able to see your connection with clear, open eyes. So Spirit is wanting to warn you about that. So you might need to experiment on what that could be. Anyways, Alan, that is what I'm seeing for you. I love the name Faith, by the way. You have that poster? That's right. I got it from Spencer's. My boyfriend is obsessed with black lights, so when all the lights are off, these are like fucking hella bright and neon. So thank God at the new place we're moving to, I get to design everything. Everything will look more modern and classic and just lovely. And this is more of our man cave energy, which I love, but it's time for some change. You said, dang, I'm very sentimental about things, so I wouldn't know what it could be, huh? Thank you. Well, you'll know when you come across whatever it is, because you will feel your energy and your connections start to become more alive again. You'll feel more energetic, you'll feel more in touch, and you'll feel more connected once this item is no longer in your area, in the area that it's placed at right now. It's torn up and old, but still have it. I got it there too. Oh my God, how funny. Great minds think alike, shop alike. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a little break. I love you guys. Has it been an hour yet? It's been 54 minutes. So if in the next 6 minutes nobody wants to get a reading, then I will be on my merry way, and I'll start a new live stream later on in the day. So for the next 6 minutes, let's see if there's anyone else that needs to be getting a reading. I'm not gonna do any more free readings, you guys, so paid only. But until then, I'm gonna take a hit out of my bong over here. Estefania, if you're still with me, girl, thank you for the awesome conversation. Love you. Thank you always for you're so like easy to talk to. So you guys, I'll be right back. Hit me up in the live chat if you want to get a paid reading, and other than that, in 5 minutes I'm out of here. I'll leave the audio on though for you guys if you want to talk. I don't have Cash App. Do you have Zelle? No, love, I don't have Zelle. Thank you. Awesome, you subscribed. Come back, maybe I'll be able to do a reading for you soon. Becca, I don't have Zelle, babe, but I have Apple Pay, I have Chime, I have PayPal, I think. I have Cash App. You know, I really do need to make a Zelle already, goddammit. Like, everyone tells me to make a Zelle, and I never do it. I need to so do it already. You don't know how many people really need me to get Zelle so that they could pay for their readings like that, but jeez, I never get to it. Oh, okay, Ellen, sure, no problem. What topic this time? Okay, Becca, that's totally fine. Now there is, I don't know, I've never really used Chime though as a payment method, so I do have it, but I don't know how the heck to connect with you on Chime. Do we do that like by exchanging numbers or emails or something? How does that work? If you know, let me know. And Alan, if you would like to get another one, let me know as well. Okay, you guys, I need to take a hit out of my jam bong. Get comfortable though. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a candy bar, grab something unhealthy for you or something healthy for you, however you want to go about it, and eavesdrop on the next person's reading. All I know is my phone better not die soon, because I don't have the charger plugged in and I can't see what percentage my battery is on. If that does happen, I will end up just refunding whoever's reading I'm doing if it gets cut off. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, take your time.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oops.
Check your Wi-Fi network connection by going to settings.
Okay, that was my tablet. Sorry about that. No one was talking to you, tablet. Okay, that was so fucking scary right now. Okay, go ahead. Word it out. Take your time. I'll be here. Okay, so you can get a reading from donating on Cash App or PayPal. Maybe even Apple Pay if you have an iPhone. And Chime, if you could figure out how to do it on Chime, I'm open to it, but I don't know personally how to do it myself. Alan said, what are the dark things in my unconscious that are affecting me, like shadow aspects or something I'm afraid of within myself? I'm not sure how to word it, but am I making sense? Okay, let me have Spirit guide me in terms of articulating your question and understanding what it is you want to know more about, and I'll let Spirit pretty much guide the way into this reading. I can't say that I personally fully understand what it is that you want to know, but I know that Spirit will help me catch on. So let me just close my eyes. I'm gonna put the screen back on. I'm gonna take a hit and put the screen back on, but when I'm doing your reading, I'm gonna allow Spirit to walk me through it, and this is where I rely on my clairaudience to really hear and sense messages that are coming through for you, more than I rely on the question itself to get the answers. So this will be definitely a channeled reading, and since the hour is already over, we'll see how much we can get out of it, but I will definitely give you insight into what you are trying to understand about yourself, okay? Bear with me. Let's clear the energy for Ellen's second reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore the new cards you bestow. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High, and we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Hi again. Shuffling to lay out your spread, and then we'll go from there. I'm hearing from Spirit wow, okay, so half the deck just went flying out. First of all, I want you to focus on calming down your breathing and your thoughts, okay? So that we can get back on the same frequency, because usually that is a sign for me personally that we're not on the same vibrations. Like we need to be in sync in order for me to read accurately for you. 1 second, let me pick up these cards. I will be taking the cards that fell though, because there is meaning for me in the cards that fell when I was asking Spirit to guide me through that part of the reading. So, and those cards are the Hanged Man, King of Pentacles, and the Star reversed. So, I'm hearing that there's two different sides when you draw a line, and that line being self-development. You can be on the left side of the line where you have several different perspectives of who you are, who you could be, or maybe you see yourself in the eyes of other people. But then there's being on the right side of the line where the only version of yourself that you see is the one that you are, and you're sure of who you are regardless of how other people may see you or how you think you affect other people. Okay, this reading is actually much deeper than I thought it was going to be. Now, in regards to the dark things about you, so first of all, I think Spirit is doing this to protect my energy, but rather than dark, it's more so parts of yourself you have not explored yet that may seem dark to you, but they're just unknown, and to you, you resonate the unknown with darkness. But Spirit is saying there's so much light that there is to shine from these parts of you that you haven't discovered yet. There's so much light and brightness in those areas that you think are dark or would be dark. I hope I'm articulating that correctly, because it's a deep ass message, honestly. Now, the Star being reversed, you're not quite on the right side of that line yet, but Spirit can sense your soul being aware of that side, being curious about that side, and, you know, dipping your toe in the water. That's a good thing. Your guides are definitely impressed with you. They see this as a sign of being open to self-development. But there's also just that side of you that wants to get into the esoteric part of it, where you're curious about darkness. You're curious about what are the dark sides of you that you want to explore, not necessarily for growth, but for just genuine curiosity and interest. And not necessarily self-improvement, but to just know who you are for the simple fact of knowing who you are. And that's okay too. Thank you, Andrea. Oh my God, I missed you. How are you? So let's see here. Spirit, what is the message here? What is the answer to the questions that Hector... Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just said Hector because I was reading Andrea's username. I meant to say Alan. Sorry. That Alan has here regarding darkness in themselves. Emperor, Two of Cups, and High Priestess. So there is a part of you that you know needs growth, and it's dark, a dark side of you. And I want to be sure to let you know that dark does not mean negative. Okay, it just means something to explore more, something to understand more, to take more time in and to reflect on and to learn about, but not in any way does that mean bad or negative. It can, but that's not what Spirit wants to focus on. There's a side of you that you know can be better, and this can be in relationships, in love, in connections with anyone, whether it's a regular friendship or a love connection or you know, a family connection, whatever the case is. But you are very, I don't want to say set in stone, but you are set in a lot of your ways where you know that there should be growth, progressing. Instead, your higher self is telling you that sometimes you can be very stubborn, and that hinders your ability to grow into the person that you're meant to be here in this lifetime. Part of that is because of lack of the willingness to accept that somebody significant in your life can make you a better person. Not to fix you, but just to make you reach your potential. And this is also a part of you that can be selfish, because this is supposed to be an experience for two sides, not just yours. And Spirit is showing me that you can be sometimes very much focused on your side of it and not giving the same reach on the other end. So this can also lead back to your previous reading where you were curious about your relationship with Faith. Perhaps this is what she's seeing in you, but at the same time accepting this dark side of you and learning how to accept it, actually learning how to accept you for who you are. But you also have to accept yourself for who you are, and sometimes you can struggle with the idea that somebody can make you a better person because you feel as though it's a sign that you alone are not sufficient, and that is not the case. So Spirit is telling me that you're on the right path, especially by asking this question. They're very fond of this question. But you need to work on equal give and take. You need to work on putting yourself in other people's shoes more genuinely, more frequently. Understanding how you affect other people in your life is something you need to work on. Opening your eyes to the part that you play in the way things turn out is something you need to deeply reflect on that you are not doing right now. It's hindering your growth. It's hindering your ability to be the best that you can be in this lifetime. It's getting in the way of your connections, a specific one in particular, which I'm guessing is the one with Faith. Let's see what else. Becca, this isn't my phone number, but I have an account under my friend's number. You can try this number. Tell me if anything comes up for under Chime for 747-238-9457. And if not, try 747-270-9450. Tell me what comes up with those numbers. Rewind this part if you have to, okay? Because I'm in the middle of a reading right now, and I don't want to get off track by answering anything in the chat and getting distracted. Wow, the Lover's reversed again. This is very much... Something that you're afraid of within yourself too is complete, genuine vulnerability with somebody who you will give the power to hurt you. You may seem like this is not something that's new to you, or something you might need to improve upon. Maybe you do, I don't know. But Spirit is saying whatever you think it's like now, it's not even 1/100th of what it really breaks down to from their perspective. There's a lot for you to learn when it comes to being in a relationship where you learn to treat your partner the way that you would want to be loved by them. This goes a long way. Like, this is a deep ass situation that right now you won't comprehend, but maybe after a couple times of hearing this, it'll finally click and you'll understand what I mean. But this is not a reading that you will understand the first time around. I'm being told by Spirit that right now this will take time for you to process. You have the Hierophant reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, and the Sun. Again, the Sun card. Also, something that's interesting about you, according to Spirit, is that you see your suffering through the eyes of like a third person. Kind of like you don't experience it like as raw as you should. And there's a blockage here that needs to be opened up for you to truly experience the pain. Because when you truly fully experience pain, I'm hearing, then you can go full circle and learn how to heal yourself from that pain eventually. But if you are being superficial and won't see the magnitude of the pain that you're enduring, there's no possible way you could solve that pain or grow from that pain. Rather, it's the type of pain that drags you down and makes you see life as a less safe place. Okay, this is so deep. I really am not sure that I'm even articulating this half as accurately as I'm being told in the cards. This might take a personal reading to actually get through, but let me get a closing message for you. What is your closing message for Alan? Spirit, angels, ancestors, what is the closing message for Alan, please? So, there's something Spirit wants you to understand, which is that in your lifetime, currently, you have no idea the half of the destruction you're going to cause. However, know that for all the destruction that you do cause, it's double that you're going to be causing for yourself. You will break your peace down, break your strength down, break your will and determination down. You'll become unsure of yourself, and you'll close down, build walls up, and doubt yourself, second guess yourself. And once you reach that phase where you feel broken and you're able to build yourself from there, that is where your darkness is going to finally turn into light. But you have to, it's going to get ugly before you get to the place where you can turn that ugliness into you being a better person. Which, let me translate that. It basically means that your journey in discovering yourself, in growing, and in really truly understanding your essence in your darkness and your destruction, it gets really ugly, and it's a long journey. You don't even see it from where you are right now, but know that in the end it'll be worth it, for the simple fact that you and whoever stands by you will reap the rewards of the light that you got out of it. Because it helped. I'm hearing, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. Very cliche, but very true in this case. Whew, I need to clear my energy. That was a deep reading. Maybe email me and see if you want to look into a personal reading to get into this more deeply, into more detail, because this is actually really interesting, and I know for a fact I'm going to continue to get collective messages for you in my meditations, because this is like a very heavy reading for me. I need to clear my energy, light some incense, and cleanse with my crystals probably for the next few days actually. But I appreciate the question you asked though, because as a reader, like, I always appreciate when I can get out of my comfort zone and ask questions that make me think even, and allow spirit to lead the reading for me. But that was an awesome question. Thank you for that. Oh, 222 on the clock. Awesome. That's actually my number. That, to me, if I see 222, it means that I'm in a place where I'm able to give back as much as I take. So maybe, hopefully, at some point this reading to you will click, and it'll have meaning to you, more meaning than it does now. And hopefully it will do something good for you. And if it does, then I'll be more than happy to have made an impact in your life like that. But you're probably sitting right now thinking, I don't get what you just said. And if that's the case, that's fine too. But I hope that one day this message really clicks for you, and that it's a good message and a comforting message. My email, if you go on my community board or on my bio, I think it's readingsbyset@gmail.com. readingsbyset@gmail.com. I could get more into detail about what I mean and how this relates with more questions about how I can work better. Absolutely. Let me know in the email what you would like to do, and we'll see what we can do. I really enjoyed reading for you. It was an honor. Okay, you guys. So to close this reading, thank you for spending your time with me for my last day in my apartment, you guys. I love you. Also, click that notification bell, turn on my alerts, and click on all notifications so you know when I'm on live, when I'm doing my free giveaways and raffles coming up really soon. I am looking to expand my channel and get more subscribers now that I'm considering maybe getting out of tarot and doing a parenting channel. If I get more subscribers on tarot, I might just stick with tarot, because like I said, in my last channel I had 11,000 subscribers on my channel before my horrible ex deleted that account. And this channel is more about me helping a smaller group of individuals with a more clear purpose. But let's see, if I reach a wider audience, I might just stay doing tarot. And if not, then by the end of this month I might just take a break and move on to parenting for a little bit and switch over to that topic on YouTube. But anyways, Gothic Empress, hey, I was just thinking of you. Oh, Thank you so much. I love the energy today in the live stream, you guys. Okay, I love you. Thank you, guys.